So welcome everyone. Welcome to this webinar, Understanding and Managing Dementia. So I'm going to stop my screen and share, stop my video and share my screen. And then we're going to start. Oh, yes. So welcome again, Understanding and Managing Dementia. Just to introduce myself quickly, I'm Naomi Dongemans. I'm a general practitioner, dementia doctor. I've been a caregiver for my mum, and I had two grannies with Alzheimer's disease. So that's why I focus a lot on dementia caregivers, because I know what the struggles are. And furthermore, I'm a best-selling author of the book Reinvigorated Caregivers. I'm an international speaker, integrative health and lifestyle coach, and a dancer. It's very good for your brain, but that's just another thing. Okay, so again, welcome to this webinar. It's an introduction to dementia, but it's filled with information. But before we start, I just want to say, watching a loved one's health decline is never easy, nor is taking on the responsibility of a caregiver. So you've been challenged with this situation because you have the strength to take it on. And while I do believe that you have the means to work through this, it doesn't mean you have to do it all alone or take on more than you can handle. So now I just want to say that use our time together as a space to share your experiences, your feelings and everything. It's a judgment-free space, and everyone is encouraged to respect one another and provide support to the other person. So I'm thrilled to have you here as we embark on a journey to enhance our dementia caregiving skills. So in this webinar, we'll be diving into three essential topics: understanding dementia, risk factors and prevention, and managing stressful moments. So by the end of this session, you'll be equipped with invaluable knowledge and strategies to navigate the complexities of dementia caregiving with confidence and compassion. I believe that together we can make a positive impact on the lives of both yourself as a caregiver and individuals affected by dementia. In the final part of the webinar, you can ask any questions you want. So don't hesitate to ask anything you need clarity on, or share your insights with the group. This session is really designed to be interactive and engaging. So let's make the most of it. Now, let's jump right in. We will begin with the first topic, understanding dementia. So what is dementia actually? Dementia is a syndrome characterized by a decline in cognitive function beyond what might be expected from normal aging. So it impacts mainly memory, thinking, behavior, and the ability to perform everyday activities. Dementia affects millions of people worldwide, with numbers rising as the population ages. It's essential to address this growing health challenge for individuals and caregivers alike. And I created this picture to have a better overview. So what you will see here is that 1 in 5 people will get dementia. And the global prevalence of dementia was already over 35 million people in 2010, and in 2050 it will reach over 115 million. So I explained it's a syndrome, dementia, and there are several types of dementia, each with its own distinct characteristics. So let's explore the most common types and how they differ. And before we start, I just want to have a little question for you. So who knows what the number 1 type of dementia is? This little girl knows, she says. And she actually said Alzheimer's, but it's adorable, but a little bit of a mix-up. The correct term is, of course, Alzheimer's. And it's the most common type of dementia. So we have about over 60 different types of dementia, and Alzheimer's is the most common form, and it accounts for about 60 to 80% of all the cases. Here you will see mainly memory loss, impaired reasoning, and personality changes. Also difficulty with everyday activities like making coffee, but also changes in character and behavior and problems with language. But here again, memory is the main problem. With Alzheimer's, also the consensus still is that abnormal proteins called beta amyloid and tau tangles, are causing the problems. These two proteins combine with themselves into large conglomerates that are the plaques and tangles of this disease. But on the other hand, if you do autopsy on brains of people without symptoms of dementia, you find the same proteins. So is it really causing the disease, or is it, well, we just don't know. Then the second most common form of dementia is called vascular dementia. This occurs due to reduced blood flow to the brain. It often results from strokes and can lead to cognitive decline and motor difficulties. So people with vascular dementia, they think, speak, and act more slowly. They also have difficulty concentrating. So again, vascular dementia, so vascular has got to do with your veins. And it's really, you see that mainly the biggest cause there is, for example, smoking, what you see the lady doing here. Then frontotemporal dementia. What it says, it affects the brains, the frontal and temporal lobes. That's why it's called frontotemporal dementia. And this impacts mainly personality, language and motor skills, and behavior, like impulsiveness, disinhibition, and insensitivity, or even violent changes. So memory problems often only follow at a later stage. Here, frontotemporal dementia is really about behavioral changes, and most of the time not the best ones. The fourth most common, and then we continue, but that is called Lewy body dementia. This involves abnormal proteins, protein deposits in the brain, and these proteins are called alpha-synuclein, and the large conglomerates are called Lewy bodies. So that's why it's called Lewy body dementia. This causes fluctuating cognition and attention disorders, visual hallucinations, and motor problems. So someone sees things that are not there, and this makes it more difficult to recognize this form of dementia, because maybe there are other causes. And there is an additional problem that people with Lewy body dementia are often very sensitive to the side effects of anti-hallucination drugs. So maybe when people get, because of the hallucinations, they get anti-hallucination drugs, and it gets worse, then the doctor, well, might find then, okay, this might be Lewy body dementia. So not, for example, another psychosis or something. And then the dementia progression. Dementia symptoms evolve over time, affecting what I said already, cognitive, emotional, and physical aspects of life. Understanding this progression helps us also adapt caregiving strategies. So remember, like, since it all progresses, it doesn't stop, it just goes worse and worse. In every stage, you've got different problems, but as long as you already know that it evolves, that it's progressive, you can most time better handle all the situations. Now I've got a little quiz. Let's test our knowledge. So I hope you're still there. So question, which type of dementia involves both abnormal protein deposits in the brain and fluctuating cognition with visual hallucinations? So what you saw already, like what I explained, is that Alzheimer's and Lewy body dementia, they both have abnormal protein deposits, but the fluctuating cognition with visual hallucinations is very typical for Lewy body dementia. So it's number C. Let's continue with risk factors. So certain risk factors for dementia, like age and genetics, are beyond our control. But let's explore others we can modify to reduce risk. And actually, it's quite easy, maybe. I always say, like, what's good for your heart is good for your brain. And what's bad for your heart is bad for your brain. So here again, most time it's about lifestyle. So lifestyle choices, they really play a crucial role in dementia prevention. So diet, exercise, cognitive engagement, they can all have a positive impact. And here, what I said, like smoking, little exercise, or like the sedentary life we have nowadays more than before, unhealthy diet, being overweight, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, but also don't forget little sleep and stress. They all have a negative impact on getting dementia. Another quiz, another question. Which of the following is modifiable risk factor for dementia? Is it age, genetics, or physical activity? Well, you know, right? It's C, physical activity. So now let's dive into prevention strategies. So certain risk factors for dementia, like what I said, age and genetics, are beyond our control, but there are lots of other things we do control. One of them is nutrition. And a balanced diet with brain-boosting nutrients is really vital for maintaining cognitive function. And here are some key brain-boosting nutrients, because you might ask, what are those brain-boosting nutrients? So I'll first explain like the kind of nutrients. So it's omega-3 fatty acids. You find these in fatty fish like salmon, walnuts, flax seeds, and they support brain health and cognitive function. Then you've got antioxidants. They are present in colorful fruits, vegetables, so like berries, spinach, kale, and they protect the brain from oxidative stress. So like low-grade inflammation and oxidative stress. Then we've got B vitamins. They are abundant in whole grains, eggs, leafy greens, and they aid in cognitive development and memory. Then we've got vitamin E. That's found in nuts, seeds, and vegetable oils. And vitamin E is known to support brain health and reduce the risk of cognitive decline. And then polyphenols. They are found in dark chocolate, tea, berries, and actually also in cold-pressed olive oil and red wine. And these all have antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties, benefiting, again, brain health. So, and here I've got like my top 10 nutrients, like the brain-boosting foods which you can eat. Avocados, they are a rich source of monounsaturated fats. They support healthy blood flow, reducing the risk of cognitive decline. And they also contain vitamin E. What I explained before has antioxidant properties and are beneficial for brain health. The second one are the blueberries, and actually I call them brainberries. They are packed with antioxidants called flavonoids, and they have been linked to improved memory and cognitive function. So regular consumption of blueberries may also slow down age-related cognitive decline. Just like a handful per day. I know they're quite expensive, but it's so healthy. And I mean, I must be honest, I don't eat them every day, but I love them, and I just feel so happy when I ate them. It's good for your brain. And then broccoli. Broccoli is a cruciferous vegetable rich in antioxidants, including vitamin C and sulforaphane. And these compounds have been associated with reducing oxidative stress and inflammation in the brain, promoting healthy brain aging. Then coconut oil. Coconut oil contains medium chain triglycerides, so MCTs. These are a source of readily available energy for the brain. Some studies suggest that MCTs may have neuroprotective effects and improve cognitive function in certain conditions. Now let's continue with number 5, the eggs. Eggs are a great source of choline, a nutrient important for brain health. It's a precursor to acetylcholine, and that's a neurotransmitter involved in memory and learning. So very important as well. Green leafy vegetables, like all kinds of vegetables are healthy, but spinach, kale, Swiss chard, they're high in vitamins A, C, and K, and folate, so the B11. These nutrients are beneficial for brain health and have associated with reduced risk of cognitive decline. And actually, they all have different kinds of benefits for the brain. So salmon, again, sardines, all kinds of fatty fishes, they are rich in omega-3, and these are essential again for brain health and supporting memory and cognitive function. Then you've got turmeric, active compound called curcumin, which has a potent anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. Walnuts, they are a good source of alpha-linolenic acid. It's also a type of omega-3 fatty acids. And dark chocolate for the chocolate lovers. We finished with that one. Don't eat the chocolate with a lot of sugar, so like the milk chocolate or whatever. Really high cacao content. It contains flavonoids and antioxidants that can improve blood flow to the brain and support cognitive function. So incorporating these brain-boosting foods into your diet can contribute to improved brain health, memory, and overall cognitive well-being. So remember to maintain a balanced diet and enjoy these foods as a part of a healthy lifestyle. And also when you already have dementia. Another important is sleep. One of the most restorative activities for our brain. So let's not forget about the essential role sleep plays in our overall cognitive well-being. So getting adequate sleep is critical. It's really critical. I mean, when I was younger, I always said like, oh, I sleep when I die. But it's so important to sleep at least like 6 hours a night. I know that there are differences, and some people, they just can't sleep more than 3 to 4 hours. But nowadays, most of the people, they don't sleep enough because they don't have time to sleep. But just fitting in 6 at least to 8 hours sleep a night will benefit you, and you will have so much more energy for during the day. You get so much more done during the day. So what the sleep does to your brain is it consolidates memories, it clears out waste products, and restores its functions for the next day. The quality of our sleep matters just as much as quantity. So poor sleep patterns and sleep disorders may contribute to cognitive impairment over time. I've got actually a whole webinar about sleep, so maybe you want to check that out. But these are just the basics. Next one is regular exercise. And this not only benefits the body, but also supports brain health. What you should do is just sweat, just do some exercise. You don't really have to like run a marathon or whatever. Just try to walk, like do some brisk walking or anything that makes you sweat a little, just a little, that you think, okay, I feel my heart rate rising, and actually that's enough, 20 minutes a day. Another thing is lower your stress and heal trauma. And I know this is easier said than done, but we often forget that these are very, very important things, what we can do to prevent dementia. And there is more and more research done on this, on these subjects. But so beyond physical health, our emotional well-being plays a significant role in brain health. So let's discuss a bit how chronic stress and unhealed trauma can impact our cognitive function. So chronic stress that triggers the release of stress hormones like cortisol, which when it's constantly elevated can damage brain cells and impair memory and learning. What we see with unresolved emotional trauma, that can lead to chronic low-grade inflammation in the body. And this persistent inflammation can contribute to brain health issues and cognitive decline over time. So what we see also, for example, when you don't eat well and you've got like constant inflammation in your belly, then it goes through the vagal nerve, your 10th brain nerve, up to your brains, and it will cause low-grade inflammation there as well. And what we see with emotional trauma, when it's unhealed, we see low-grade inflammation throughout the body. And it's also because of course, cortisol that's constantly higher than in people without that, which can cause brain fog, memory loss, things like that. So remember that our mind and body are closely connected. So what affects one can impact the other. And it's essential to address emotional struggles and prioritize mental well-being for optimal brain health. So managing caregiver stress, next subject. So as you know, caregiving can be emotionally taxing, leading to stress and burnout. So let's discuss how to cope with these challenges. Caregivers face numerous challenges, from communication difficulties to behavior changes, and understanding these challenges helps us find effective solutions. So, but what can you do yourself? It's really crucial, because if you see like dementia, most of the time from the diagnosis until the person dies, and on average, that's 7 years. So you have to make you need to make sure that you can, if you want to be and stay a caregiver, that you can that you will have a long breath. So it's crucial to find healthy ways to cope with stress and maintain emotional well-being. So let's explore now how you can develop a stress outlet to navigate the challenges of caregiving more effectively. So therefore, take a moment, maybe do it after the webinar, but take a moment to identify activities or hobbies that bring you joy and help you relax. So engaging in these activities can be an excellent stress outlet. But remember, it can also be really as simple as creating a journaling and meditation habit. It's really different for everyone. But spending time each day, putting your feelings into words through journaling or drawing, that really gives you a way to look back and see your progress, as well as identify any areas within your life that require more attention. You can also spend time focusing on avoiding any areas of high stress to keep from being completely overwhelmed. And journaling about these areas of high stress can help you identify any extra stresses that need to be avoided. So maybe it's not for you, but at least you can try it. And actually, journaling for most of the people can really help at least a bit. So relaxation and coping techniques. There's a little overlap, but think about this as meditation, progressive muscle relaxation. They all promote emotional well-being. Practical strategies like mindfulness, deep breathing. I really like the 4-7-8 breathing. That's when you inhale for 4, keep your breath for 7, and then exhale for 8. That gives me a lot of relaxation, but that's differently for everyone. And just taking a few deep breaths, it might be good enough as well. Seeking support is something else, with friends or other caregivers. Just try to find things that suit you. And make sure that you know who can help you. Me, of course, but building a strong support network is crucial for caregivers, and exploring available resources and communities is very helpful. So, but maybe you already had like someone who asked you before, can I help you? And you thought, okay, yeah, not now, or you didn't know what to do, or what to say. But maybe just if you know now, because people most of the time are willing to help. It's just that they don't know what to do. So if you don't specifically ask for a certain task to do, for example, can you do the grocery shopping, or can you pick up this, or whatever, just ask again. And maybe that other person can combine certain things. If they do grocery shopping, well, bring some extra for me or for the one who you're taking care of. Yeah, just ask. What we have in the Netherlands actually was called Dare to Ask. Yeah, just ask, because most of the time, again, people are more willing to help than you can imagine. Another thing, well, I know taking care of yourself is vital. It's very vital for being an effective caregiver, but also by learning the importance of self-care and its impact on caregiving. Because if you lack energy, if you're tired, if every day is just, oh, you have to wake up and you have to do, and you have to do so many different things. Life is not fun anymore. And if the other person, well, gives a little bit more stress due to anything, you just, you cannot be happy anymore. You might be a bit grumpy, and then you are, well, not happy with yourself anymore, because you know that the other person cannot help it, and then why am I grumpy? So it's a vicious circle. So make sure you take as much care of yourself as possible. So another thing you can do is getting active. I know it can be one of the hardest habits to implement, but remember, a body in motion stays in motion, and a body at rest stays at rest. So making it hard to jumpstart an active lifestyle, if you spend so long being inactive, I know it's hard, but just if you want to improve your life and create a habit that will help you stay healthy and happier, it's time to get up and get moving. So, and even getting outside, in addition to just being active, lets your body breathe in the fresh air, and it can increase your happiness overall. Seeing green has been proven also to lowering stress levels big time, so that it is even part of depression treatment. So get out and get active. One little more question. So developing a stress outlet is vital for your well-being. So remember, taking care of yourself allows you to provide better care of your loved ones. But what is a healthy way to cope with caregiver stress? Is it A, avoiding social interactions to focus on caregiving? B, engaging in physical activity and exercise? Or C, keep going so you don't need to think about stress? Of course, it's B, engaging in physical activity and exercise. But for me, I must say that I did C for a long, long time, and till it just didn't work out anymore. So you can just go on and on and on, because you're strong and you're young, and you probably have the same feeling. But there will be one day and you think that they won't come, but yeah, it will hit, and it will hit hard then. So try to avoid that. Well, now we come to the final part, and it's your turn now. So if you have any questions, just ask them. And I'll do my best to provide insightful answers. You can also put it in a chat or email me, and I'll be happy to answer your questions, especially when you're not watching this live. I'll be answering it through email, for example. Okay, what I want to say, remember, enhancing dementia caregiving skills is an ongoing journey. So reach out for support and resources whenever you need them. I really appreciate your dedication to dementia caregiving, staying connected and continue making a positive impact. I just love to see you on your journey, and please give me some updates. And I just want to say thank you. Congratulations on taking this important step in your dementia caregiving journey. So again, thank you for joining this webinar. Your commitment is truly inspiring, and I hope you found this session valuable. Remember, each person's experience with dementia is unique, and navigating the complexities can be overwhelming. But I'm here to help you in every step of the way. And again, enhancing dementia caregiving skills is an ongoing journey. So, but together we can make a positive impact on the lives of those affected by dementia. And if you're really interested in furthering your knowledge and skills, I invite you to enroll in my Dementia Care Mastery program. Gain comprehensive knowledge, practical strategies, and a supportive community to transform your dementia caregiving journey. And as a special offer for you as a webinar participant, I'm thrilled to present our exclusive Dementia Care Mastery program at an unbeatable price, plus an extra bonus. So let me walk you through what Dementia Care Mastery program has to offer. So here you can see it's comprehensive knowledge and practical strategies. So you gain comprehensive knowledge about dementia and its various challenges, from signs and symptoms to effective communication strategies and creating a dementia-friendly environment. We covered it all. And moreover, you'll learn practical strategies that will enhance your caregiving skills. We'll delve into managing behavioral changes, engaging in meaningful activities, promoting mental and physical well-being, and providing emotional support to your loved ones and yourself. You also access a wealth of actionable resources, including video lessons, handouts, worksheets, checklists, all designed to reinforce your learning and provide practical tools for your caregiving journey. So here you see some of the subjects. It's very easy. There are some Google Docs slides you can fill out. Many things you can download. And here are some of my clients who are very grateful for this program. Lisa said that she was so happy and grateful because before she felt so overwhelmed, and now she got so many practical tips that the caregiving got much easier. And Sarah was also grateful because she also had got a deeper understanding of the condition and could use different tools in any situation. So again, if you join the Dementia Care Mastery program, you enjoy also lifetime access to the program materials, giving you the flexibility to revisit the content whenever you need. Dementia care is a continuous learning process. And with lifetime access, you'll stay up to date with the latest advancements and caregiving strategies, since I'm updating this every now and then. So we're going to talk about how to regulate sleep cycle, how to deal with behavioral problems, how to improve safety and security in the house, how to use nutrition, movement, and music to improve your lives from both yourself and the person you're taking care of, and how to communicate better. So I've seen so many people like you, and I've been there myself, struggling and fighting with your loved one maybe, and with yourself. You don't know what to do. Sometimes it's just too much and you lose energy. So if you don't take action right now, you'll be burned out. So now I'm going to say my special webinar offer. So normally it's priced €279. Today you can enroll in the Dementia Care Mastery Program for only €79. Plus, so besides the amazing price, and as a special token of appreciation for your participation in my webinar, I have a wonderful gift for you. You also receive a complimentary copy of my bestseller, Reinvigorated Caregivers. So if you get the course before Sunday midnight, you get my international bestseller, Reinvigorated Caregivers, for free. So don't miss out on this opportunity to gain comprehensive knowledge, practical strategies, expert guidance, and a supportive community to transform your dementia caregiving journey. So again, this is what you will get: extra wealth of resources, including video lessons, handouts. It's really a lot, and it's all designed to reinforce your learning and provide practical tools. So these resources are available for you right after you subscribed, and you can reference whenever you need them. And to get that all, go to pixel.2/care. pxl.2/care. Easy, isn't it? I'll put it in the chat as well. So Pixel to Care. And I just want to say one more time, thank you very much for attending the webinar and investing in your caregiving skills. Together, let's make a positive impact on the lives of individuals with dementia and, well, you as a caregiver, family around the person. So I look forward to seeing you in the Dementia Care Mastery Program. For now, I just want to say take care, and remember, you're not alone in this journey. Let's support each other and continue making a difference. So see you in the program. And I will stop the share and just say one more time, thank you. Have a great day. Take care. And see you in the Dementia Care Mastery Program.